everybody, my name is Dane Rexton, and welcome to our first episode ever of Let's Roll. I am so excited for you to be here. This is our Zodiac campaign based off of the books by Romina Russell, so do not come at us in the copyright. So happy that you are here. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a great rest of your time. Like I said, my name is Dane Rexton, so we are going to go around our makeshift camera angle today. We had some technical issues, so that's why we are only doing the top half today. But how about we start with you?
Hello. My name is Casey.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Cool. Hello, my name is Carolee. Which one is it?
It's this.
Where's my that one? Okay, where's my camera? My name is Carolee.
Yes.
And I'm Maddie.
I'm Will. Lena.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Hello.
Yay, we are all here, and I'm so happy. I'm actually going to add a little property for your mic because it seems to be a little bit low. Beautiful. Okay,
Property.
perfect. So this is the first. How are we all feeling, by the way, now that we're here?
Good, yeah.
Good, 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 good. Yes.
Anticipation.
It is Will and Carolee's first time doing this, so it is totally understandable why you are nervous, but it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a great time. So, all right.
Just gonna jump into it?
I guess we're just going to go right ahead. We don't have ads.
Our first sponsor? No.
First sponsor.
Just kidding, yes we
It's
do.
actually from your mom. Okay,
God.
perfect. So,
We're going, yeah.
we are just going to go ahead and get started with this. All right. Let's get this volume up. Is the volume up for the music? There we go.
That sounds good.
Okay. All right, everybody, here we go. All right, it is the year 7248, and we are currently in the Cancrian constellation. Okay, we have one beautiful oceanic planet with 3 moons, and they sit amongst the stars. Once every 4 years, the 3 moons align just perfectly. At this time, all Cancrians and acolytes alike come together to celebrate this wondrous occasion. We currently are on Alara, the closest moon to Cancer. And this is where we will begin. I would actually like for our first character to introduce themselves tonight, and that is our lovely friend, Xavier. So would you like to describe yourself to everyone?
Xavier is an ex-military, 6'2", he, him, and he has sort of a chiseled appearance, long, kind of supple body, pale olive skin,
Supple skin.
adorned with various scars from warfare, and piercing pink eyes as well. Background
Nice.
description?
No, oh gosh, no, that was perfect. So you actually are currently standing at the lunar pad with someone that you know named Dean Titus. And you are currently waiting for your VIP that you will be escorting for this evening. Would you like to talk? Would you like to do anything in this moment?
Dean Titus.
Yes.
What's our sort of? Who are we waiting on specifically?
As I have said at least 3 times today, you will be meeting with our wonderful performer, Rhiannon. Rhiannon, you will be escorting her to the
Sounds
dome
familiar.
tonight.
Okay. Well, let's get on with it then.
All right, and you said that you might have potentially known her. How about you roll for history for me? See if you know.
2 for history.
You rolled a what?
2.
Did you add
2.
your modifiers?
I got no history modifier.
No, you do.
Do I?
You have to move out of the split screen. It's on the skills. What year is it again? So it's under-
Z248.
swipe over. Yeah.
History. 4.
There you go.
4?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So with that, you really only just know the name. You don't really know anything else based off of what like Dean Titus said. Nothing too crazy, but you just know that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so let's see. Do you want to look around? Do you want to roll for anything? Are there any types of things that you would like to know in your space?
The lunar pad. I don't have much experience with these things. Is there anything I should know?
Really upsetting Dean here.
Of course, you have never been on Alara. You're an Aryan. So, here at the lunar pad, we are in the central area of the Acolyte School that has been here since almost the dawn of time in our quadract here. We are celebrating the lunar quadract this evening when all 3 moons align themselves. Do you remember that?
Yes. This
Beautiful.
is-
Lovely. So, here we will have a few of the acolytes doing a few performances due to the fact that they cannot join the Guardians celebrating everything else on Cancer.
Okay.
You are in charge of making sure that people get safely that need to be taken to their proper quarters and also the performance.
Okay. I can do that. Yeah.
Good. I was kind of doubting you. It seems that the people that did
I can tell Dean.
ask me to hire you were a little overconfident, but thank you for that.
I have a
So-
lot of praise.
And so kind of at that moment, you hear like, you feel more of like a hum, kind of as if the vibrations are coming in. You don't really hear anything. You're of course wearing your space outfits. You are outside on the Alaran moon. And so you see this ship coming down from the top, and it just slowly begins to land. And it's like, the doors open up,
Wow.
and it's kind of like almost. It's like those little stage presences where there's a little bit of smoke coming out. It's like the oxygen kind of like leaving the spaceship as you're stepping out. And this little ramp like as it just loads itself out. It's not the nicest ship that you've ever seen, but it gets the job done for sure. And so stepping out, you see a woman with dark hair. Would you like to describe yourself?
Yes. You see, she's about 5'7", very thin, lean, long limbs. She's got kind of a like olive skin, I suppose, really dark, long, thick hair.
Okay.
It always looks like there's wind blowing through her hair for some reason.
Oh.
But it's subtle. It's not like Pocahontas or anything crazy. It's just subtle, breeze. And she is wearing her black spacesuit. Think like Tron light cycle moment, but it's all purple lights that are like embedded into the spacesuit. And she's walking down, and she's carrying a white electric violin just in her hands. And someone else is following behind her carrying everything else.
Okay. And so as you're like walking down this ramp, Dean Titus approaches and does the traditional, I forgot to explain this to you all earlier, the hand touch. So the hand touch is in the future with holograms and all of these different things. It's hard to tell who's real and who is not. And so instead of like a handshake or a bow, it's always just a very simple hand touch.
High five.
It's not even like a, it's
No, I
just a
know.
very like place, good to meet you, and that's how it is. So Dean Titus approaches and he puts his hand out.
Iris behind.
Rhiannon, we are so excited for you to be here this evening.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. We have our wonderful escort here. What was your name again?
Xavier,
Lovely to meet you, Xavier.
nice to meet you as well.
Great.
And
So where are you taking me? Where is this? The message wasn't totally clear. I'm going to be performing
At the Dome.
at the Dome, correct? Is there like a room that I can warm up in and
Oh, of
set
course,
up?
of course. And so like you kind of can tell that he's got other things to do, and he's really trying to expedite this process. Yes. Xavier, you know exactly where you're going. You can escort her. I have other things that I need to deal with. Goodbye. And he does another hand to both of you. Boom, boom. Goodbye. And then he quickly runs off. You do know where you're going, so just to let you know.
I know where I'm going.
You currently are taking her to her quarters to drop off all of her bags to make sure that she gets there safely.
So I am probably carrying a lot of your
A
bags
few
as well.
would be nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for offering and a
Yes.
hand in some.
And the person that's like behind you carrying everything, you like once he takes those bags, you actually take her bags, but not the bags that he's carrying.
Relieve
And
the
so
peon.
he's still like kind of struggling a little bit as he's trailing behind.
Oh, right back there? Yeah? Okay. Lovely. Let's go. This is a beautiful place. I've never been here before.
Yeah, me neither. Don't know who to talk to and who not to.
Oh. Well, maybe we can be friends.
Yeah, I'm
What did
looking
you say your
forward-
name was?
Xavier.
Xavier. That's
Xavier.
right.
And Rhiannon?
Yes, Rhiannon.
Did you have a last name or
Rhiannon Dahlia.
Dahlia?
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I know. Can I make a perception check just as we're walking
definitely,
up? I just want to
definitely.
get a sense of the
Yeah.
surroundings a little
course.
bit. Do. Oh shit! I got a 17 plus 2, which makes
A 19.
19.
Beautiful,
Mental
beautiful.
math.
Okay, so perception-wise, so you've now walked imagine when you walk into the lunar pad, right? You got there. It's a hexagonal shape.
Okay.
That's not very sharp. It's very rounded, domey,
Sure.
metallic. Obviously, it's like a lunar camp. That's basically there. You've now walked in through the first shield, and the door is like
Okay.
as it kind of adds oxygen and all of this stuff, kind of cleans everything, sprays everything. You're now able to take off your helmets. The door has opened, and now you see what really it's almost as if you walked into a high school, basically. So you see like a hallway. There's a couple lockers with some acolytes holding their books and their spacesuits. Nothing too crazy going on. You can tell that there's just there's a buzz, there's an excitement. Like, ooh, yeah, you hear some students like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What color spacesuit are you gonna wear tonight? Oh, I'm gonna wear the lavender. Like, you see two little women walking by, you see the dudes kind of like, yeah, man, I heard Rhiannon's like really chill, like, she's so good. Kind of walking by, just all this buzz. You see a couple teachers that are getting kids to their classes and things like that. And so you actually flank a right. Once you go through that, you're heading down towards the living quarters. It is in section 3 of the lunar pad. And so you're just kind of walking there, kind of meandering.
Lovely.
Yeah.
A school. Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder what the purpose is,
What they're studying.
what they're learning. Yeah.
Well, I could ask. I walk up to one of the dudes that I heard talking about me, and I go, "Excuse me, hi. What is it that you study here?"
Who are you?
I'm Rhiannon, love. Who are you?
And like one of the guys in the back goes, oh, biology?
You study biology.
Yeah.
Sounds really interesting.
It totally is. Why are you talking to me?
I'm just wondering what what everyone studies here. Is this a university of sorts? Is it like a college of different
Yes.
things? What is the main thing that people
I am
come
a
here?
senior. I'm a senior, yes.
Okay. That's really nice. What is this university known for? Do you know?
And I have my ear sort of to the conversation, but
And
not,
they all kind of like look at each other. They're not like, why doesn't she know?
Yeah.
But like we're one of the greatest high schools that feeds into Zodiac University, of course.
Oh, of course. Forgive me, I have not been a big traveler to this specific realm, so
Gotcha.
yeah. Thank you so much, though, for your answers and your patience.
Of course, yeah. Is there anything else? I have to get back to class.
Sure, of course. Stay in school.
And so then like the group kind of walks away and they're like, yo! You're like, yo, that was so cool.
like the younglings can be so vapid sometimes.
Yeah, they were a mess. Okay, well, I guess let's keep going. Let's keep going. Are we good back there? To the guy carrying the luggage.
Yeah, can I roll something to like take on more bags?
You can just grab
can
some
just
stuff.
grab
Yeah,
them.
you're good. Yeah. So you
I
grab
suppose
some
I can.
things.
I can help too, and I grab like a fanny pack.
Put one.
It's like a coin bag.
Yeah.
Right.
I love it.
This is important.
And then
Okay.
I'm walking with bag over my shoulder, sort of
Cool.
trying to look like I'm not struggling.
Sweet. And so now you have made it to section 3, to the dorms, where you'll be staying for the night before you leave. So you you're given a little satchel. You have like a little satchel in your pocket that Dean Titus gave you prior to this whole beginning. And it has like her key card and all of the stuff that she needs for the dorm. And so you just hand her the satchel, wave the card at the door, and it kind of and then the door opens.
What does it look like in there? What
so,
am I looking at?
Let me pull it up. Hold on.
I would love a
It's
picture.
hard.
Ah.
I
That's a lot
can't
of
use my
pictures.
images on the computer yet, but it's okay.
Oh, we will get there.
I can put it to the camera.
Hold it up real close.
Right.
With the hand behind it.
Can you see?
LOL. Is everything?
Is it focusing?
Such a
And then my
Tell me.
10 viewers. Is it me and you? Yeah.
All right, chat. Tell us how the picture looks. Then.
Of course, I don't want to show because okay, there we go.
You're like, it looks great.
So this is kind of like, how do I zoom on the image? There we go.
I don't know how I went into my haircut.
What?
I mean, I think mine changed like 3 times. I think I.
It's in the
Oh
We'll get
my
there by
God.
we'll get there by session 3.
Yeah. I think I settled
Okay.
in.
Everybody here, this is
Oh.
kind of what it looks like. So you
Okay.
have like a little
Wow.
dorm.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
Oh, that's
Just
cute.
enough. Is there
Yeah.
a bathroom
Just
in
a
there?
little
Like
bit.
off to
Of
the
course,
left?
of course, yeah. So off to the left there is like a whole bathroom
Perfect.
quarters, and then that it's obviously not a cityscape. It's just gonna be like the moon.
The moon.
So you just see like, and in the distance you actually see this like ginormous purple like crystal glass dome, like a half dome with
there
like
it
this
is.
slight bubble that looks almost like an atmosphere,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's what you see in the distance.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It is smaller. It's not like this big room, but
No,
it's enough for
it's
a person.
Perfect. It's honestly, well, it might be it might be one of the nicer things that Rhiannon stayed in. Wow. So, and I think she says that. Sorry. Rewind. This is actually quite nice. I was not expecting this.
So modest, but serviceable.
Well, it's
Definitely.
nicer than.
The view you can't.
Oh no, that's the dome, I assume.
Yeah, the one they.
Yes. And so I will let you know that you have to be to the dome by 5 o'clock, and it
And
is
what-
currently like 3:30 our time.
Okay, perfect.
So just so you know, while you're getting yourself acquainted, do you have anything else that you would like to say?
No, I mean I think
Either
we're
of
just
you?
talking in there.
Okay, cool. We are actually going to move over to our next person of choice.
Mm.
And our next person is.
Hello.
Would you like to kind of so it's in a camera aspect, right? It kind of like zooms out from the hallway and then it kind of pans over and you see just a set of lockers with someone standing outside, kind of leaning against the lockers. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Aylin. I am part of the Zodiac. I'm a Leo. Beautiful blonde hair, purple eyes, 35 years old. A little hard exterior, not very easy to get to know. But here to do a job, and I'm going to do it well.
Point blank.
Point
Period.
blank.
That's period.
Period. All right, and so you currently like around you, you have a few people that you're obviously you see like students kind of running around and doing all of their fun things, getting ready for tonight. But there are 3 people next to you, and they're kind of just like quietly talking to themselves. But you haven't acquainted yourself with them yet.
Can I listen to what they're saying?
Yeah, of course. So you see a man and a woman, obviously students, and they're kind of like whispering to each other. Can you roll, what is it? Perception?
probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like totally blanked.
Space. 5 plus mine, so an 11.
Okay. So you kind of hear like little blips and things like that, where the girl, she's like, gosh, I can't believe she like he has to take this test again. I just don't really understand. And kind of like back out. They're still whispering. And then she also goes, Dee, did you practice enough? Like, are you good on your bass? Like, is everything okay? And he's like, yes, Nishi, I said I was gonna be fine. Like, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be great tonight. And so and it's just kind of falls back out after that.
Okay. Is there anywhere I need to be going?
You are exactly where you need to be. Can you
I'm just-
roll like intelligence or history?
Same one.
Yep, D20. So anytime you do an ability check, it's always going to be that D20.
19.
Hell yeah. So you know that you are escorting the band. Hold on, let me see it. I totally, completely spaced
Love that.
on them. Where did I write you? What?
Oh my god, I'm not there. I'm an enigma.
Oh, the Drowning Diamonds, correct. So you know that you are escorting these acolytes as performers to the dome tonight, but you had to stop for one of the band members to take a retake test because they did not know how to properly use their astrolator. And so you're just waiting for the test to be over.
That sounds so exciting.
Right.
And I have all my people around me still.
Yep.
Nobody's
so
missing.
You have Nishi and Deke, as you've heard, and there was another kid staying there. He is very quiet, not really talking, just kind of standing there.
Okay. How many students was it total?
3.
3.
In total, 4.
But one's
there's
taking
only
the test.
3. Yeah, one of them is taking the test, and there's only 3 other people with you at the moment.
Okay. Can I go talk to the kid that's by himself?
Yeah, of course. So you approach. And
Okay,
so
I approach. And I just kind of look at him a little up and down, and I'm just like, so what's the deal with it here? Like, why are you guys so important you need an escort?
We're just a band. They just really like us here.
Nobody likes the band kids.
Oh, holy shit!
And so, like, he kind of like shrugs to himself. I mean, we make really good music. So.
Okay. Okay.
You haven't heard of us?
No, not really my vibe. Not my type of music.
Gotcha.
High school band.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for escorting us. How tall are you again?
I'm like 5'3",
Oh, okay. So he's not looking up. It's more like a.
looking down at me.
He's about like 5'6", so it's not
okay.
like terrible, but
Okay.
it's not, yeah. So you're able to catch his eye even though he tries to avert. He's a very like shelled off person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I? Is there a way to roll just so I can like catch his vibe?
Yeah. Roll perception.
Sight.
Insight. That's right. Thank
Insight.
you. Yes.
17.
Plus
17.
what?
0. I don't have any.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
So all right.
That's
Nice.
crazy.
Nice. You can tell that he's a new student. You can tell that he's young, like a freshman. And he's got this like, I don't know, he carries himself as if he's just not used to like communicating very well with people. He's still just
Okay.
very shy, hasn't come out
Okay.
of the shell. Yeah.
Nothing
Out of the
Nothing
bad.
malevolent,
No.
just a little
Oh God,
anxious.
no.
Okay.
He's so sweet. You can tell that he's like a
Aw.
really sweet kid.
Okay.
He just is not good with strangers.
Okay.
So you regret
Yeah.
bullying him.
Nah. I'll just look at him and I'll say, "Thank you for talking with me. Let me know if you notice anything." And I'll go back to where
And
I
he
was.
kind of like quickly nods. Are you good? Do you want to talk to anybody else?
So it's just those 2 other students? No, I'll just go back for now.
Okay.
Leaning against the locker.
Perfect. Okay, cool. And so like shortly, like 30 minutes go by and you're still waiting and you're just like, what? Like,
Okay.
where is this person? And so then you finally hear the door kind of like creak open, and you see 2 teachers leave. You see Professor Agnes, and you know because they introduced themselves before they went in, and Dean Titus.
Oh my god.
He's always there.
This asshole.
And so you can tell that
Next to
they
Dean
are
Titus.
very,
Right, he's always
very
there.
like
Always there.
irritated,
Okay.
just irked. And I also am so sorry. I never showed pictures of everybody.
That's alright.
So yeah, this is Aylin.
Oh my god, you're kidding.
Gorgeous.
You've got to be kidding me.
This is Xavier.
Also,
Incredible.
oh cutie. Wowie.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Let me get to Rhiannon.
Rihanna.
He even said it weird.
You did. You can't help it.
Okay, for some reason it's not popping up
It's
on
alright. I
there.
don't exist.
She does not exist. I know you sent it to me in text, so I can actually
Just pull that up.
pull that up. Yep.
look.
Actually, you didn't send it to me in text. Yeah. I think you just airdropped it to me, but it's okay. So yeah, send
do it
that to
again
me
if
and
you
I'll
want.
introduce once after
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
So you see like them coming out and they are clearly a little irritated. And soon you see a 5859 student come out with, thank you, with, here's Rhiannon.
Yay!
Yay, slay.
Crazy.
Okay.
God.
You see another acolyte come out. He's wearing like an oceanic blue spacesuit. Not like spacesuit, like fully for lunar movement, but just kind of there. And he's got like semi-curly wavy hair, walks out, and you know this person is Rowan Grace. He is one of the performers that you see.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. And so you hear Professor Agnes, when we tell you that you need to practice with your astrolator, you need to actually practice and not just sit there and do nothing other than reading the stars. When you are here at this school, you must abide by what we say. Do you understand? And he kind of is like, yes, I get it. I don't know why I'm seeing this. It's just showing up. Well, if you practice with your astrolator, then maybe you would actually not get all this fake information from the stars. I will see you after the celebration. And Dean Titus and her walk off.
Okay. May I ask what an astrolator is?
Yes, and so you know an astrolator is, imagine a protractor, right?
Okay.
It's one of the technologies that is used to measure the distance and angles of the stars when they're using their ephemeris to accurately read the stars.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes. And so it gives like a perfect trajectory point of where things will be
to
at
scholastically
what
read
time
the stars.
in the geometric
Sure.
world that is numbers and getting the angles correct. You know that's what that means.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. And so Rowan kind of walks over and is like, let's go. And Nishi and Deek kind of like get up and we start moving.
Okay.
So, would you like to do anything else? It's probably like 4:15, 4:30, so
Okay.
you do know like it is time to start heading to the dome.
Okay.
But that's kind of where
Okay.
we're at.
We will start heading over there, but while we're walking, I kind of want to walk up to Rowan so we're side by side.
Okay.
And just, kind of talk to him nicely a little bit.
Okay.
Be like, hey, I heard what happened, what they were saying. It's okay to be a little different. If you're, whatever you're going through right now. I have a friend who had the same issues while in school, and she's doing great now. So, just keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. Yeah. I hate the astrolator. It doesn't make any sense, and they always make me retake tests every single time, but whatever. To make sure I pass and get to Zodiac University is all that I care about. So,
Well, C's get degrees.
Oh.
that's true. And he kind of like smirks at himself, and then, yeah. So, where are you from?
Well, I'm a Leo, so I'm from that planet.
House Leo.
House Leo. But that's all you really need to know for now. And then I kind of walk further ahead and leave him with his little friends.
Okay.
And we continue our way down there.
All right. So you head
With
off
his
to the
little
dome,
friends.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So I'm sure by this time you are also heading to the dome.
Yes.
And so while everybody is walking to the dome, I would like to segue to our last person.
How old is Xavier?
Mid-20s, like 26, 27.
Nice.
So we are now kind of zoom into this purpley quartz crystal dome, and you see some people kind of rigging things up and setting things up, and you see a white pearlescent haired person kind of walking around. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. You see her walking, and you see her hair shimmer with the glow beneath the quartz room. In her hand, there's a book that she kind of fiddles with and holds on to. And she's quite tall. She's 5'9". She keeps her distance a little bit from everybody, but she's looking around the room, observing who comes in, who's coming out. And I'll leave it as that.
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
All right,
Angel.
perfect. And so you kind of
Can we see her? Okay, sorry.
cool. All right, so you're actually backstage.
Oh, I'm backstage?
Yes. So you
Okay.
are helping
That's good to
rig.
know.
You're kind of like helping set up everything and prepare it. Yeah.
Come on, Techie.
I'm like, okay, according to the manual, you have to put the light right there.
Right here.
No, to your left.
Okay.
No, that's too far. Go back. Okay, just leave it.
And he kind of like gets off of the ladder and starts like walking down. And he kind of like stands. I think it looks great.
And she just breathes. I'm glad someone thinks so.
And he just decides to walk off. And he like grabs the rag from his pocket and is like, as he's walking away. And so then you see you see a girl approach you. She's like, oh my god, can you help me make sure all these mic cables are like set up properly and everything?
What's your name again?
I'm Sarah, silly.
Okay, Sarah Silly. I guess so.
Okay, thanks. And so she walks over and she like kind of is having you hold like one of the mic cables as they're like unraveling it, kind of setting up. She plugs it into like the mic. She's putting them on the stage, getting everything set up. So you're like just kind of preparing it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I roll perception on her? Or no. Actually. Could I use one of my spells? And detect evil and good on this?
Oh,
On like the space?
very smart.
Or just her?
Just do this thing.
Her.
On just her. Okay.
Yeah.
So you cast this spell, and how does this, what happens when you cast this? Does it like wub your vision a little bit? Does it,
Yeah, anything within like 30 feet of me, I can basically, let's see, it's it's concentration.
How do you want the spell to work? Meaning, how is it visually showing?
We're working on the mic cable together, and as I'm like doing the mic cable, it's like tethering through.
Cool.
If that
Okay,
makes
so like
sense.
it's like this very faint, like glowing wire as it kind of like shoots through the XLR. And so right when she plugs it in, like there's a little like shock when she clicks. She's like, oh. And you detect good. There's nothing out of ordinary from her. There's no evil presence. It's all just good vibes all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, like, you sense a little dimwitness. Very aloof, but that's about it.
And as they're like coiling these cables, like, so Sarah Sully, how long have you been a student here?
I am a sophomore, and I am currently going through my entertainment training. Yeah.
Nice.
What are you doing here?
Can I roll history for that? Like, what
Sure.
am I studying? Or why am I in the entertainment
Why are
space?
you here?
Should I roll for
You
that?
can roll for history.
Okay.
I mean, you don't need to roll for
You
anything.
should
Just you know
roll
this.
it. No.
So,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
like,
that clearly you are older than the students here. You just know that due to your past and what has happened, that the school board has allowed you to gain access to the school through doing like community service work. And kind of like fulfilling that, you're able to access the reading room, you're able to access like certain aspects that you're wanting to use.
okay. Alright. Oh, I'm a student here, just involved in a lot of activities.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. That was really helpful. I appreciate you.
Okay. And then I just walk away.
Oh god, she's so awkward.
All right, and so at that
Okay.
moment, you hear like the door kind of open up, and walking through, you see a dark-haired woman and a blonde man walking through. And you can tell that they are not techs, that they are like actual performers.
And I like look at my list to see if these are the people, like
Did we enter the right door?
if these are more volunteers.
Okay.
And I'm like noticing that
Yes.
all my volunteer
You're supposed
checks
to
are
be on
filled.
stage,
Okay.
not
So I
backstage.
approach
Well,
them.
Yeah, but you get on
Oh.
stage through
Have
them.
approached you.
Uh-huh. Hi.
Are you here to volunteer? Because I don't have any more volunteers on the list, but
No, my love, my name is Rhiannon. As my name on the list anywhere. Rhiannon Dahlia.
And I'm acting as her
And this is my
Escort.
lovely escort,
here
Xavier.
for protection.
let me check.
And
Is she on the list?
oh my god, he says no.
She is on the list, yes.
Yeah, way down here.
Oh. You're going to be very helpful, I can tell.
And I shouldn't be on the list.
Wow.
I've spoken with the dean.
Okay, well, do you have like a little like?
He's
paper
my
or something?
protector, love. Please, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, and I
No,
touch her
I-
wrist and I cast charm person.
You can. You cannot charm me.
I can't.
Oh.
I try to anyway, and I notice it doesn't work, and I'm like, thank you so much for your help this far. Where is there a green room anywhere that me and my lovely Xavier.
She needs to perform.
I need to
You
perform.
would, understand this.
Right.
Working around performers.
Right,
I assume.
right.
And I
Yeah.
don't want to get in your way.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, battle music.
Yeah, we're testing out the sounds right now.
Oh, okay, yes. Well, that makes sense.
That's that's funny.
Doing sound check. Yeah, it's just in the back, like to like the right, and it's like the first door on the right.
Okay. In the back
right.
to the right, on the first door on
I
the
can
right. That's very helpful.
do that.
We've
Yeah,
got
you're
it.
welcome.
Thank you. Yes. Well,
And what was your name again?
It's Lilium.
Lilia.
Lillian.
That's very beautiful.
I'm Xavier.
And
Yeah.
so at this moment, you kind of hear there's like a little monitor with like, so all of a sudden you're starting to see like the Zodis and acolytes kind of like trickling in to the lunar space in front. So like they have all of their helmet gear on, space suits to the nines, like they are dressed for this event, and they're kind of like, it's lunar, so they're still like able. There's less gravity. It's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, we have 5
And
viewers.
so you hear like, huh? What?
Oh, we were
have
just
fun.
making a joke. Just a
Yeah,
little
we have
joke
fun.
over here at
Gotcha.
the table.
And so you're like hearing them trickle in and things like that. The front of the dome, it's super thin, almost like it's an atmosphere, but it looks like one of those double windows.
Mm.
So like they can't see in, they just see this like curtain of glass, but you're able to see out to see all the people
Like
that are like.
a double-sided mirror?
Yep, double-sided mirror.
Double-sided window
Exactly.
mirror.
Okay.
And so
Yes.
after that, you see Aylin and the group also trickling in, getting ready for sound checks. And so now the tech team has started doing their sound checks. 3 of the kids have walked over and started testing like their drums, their bass, and all the techs are kind of doing that. And so then you hear, Lillian, can you come here please? I need your help.
I feel as
I've
though
been
we-
called.
Right. Yes, of course.
Perfect.
Walk over there.
Props to you. She was really. Was it just me?
She was very inviting.
Oh. Okay.
I
thought she
I give you
wasn't.
kind of.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, this is sarcasm. Okay, I love sarcasm. I can keep up with you. Okay. And we walk off to the little
Yeah,
the
off to the green room.
the green room. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to do anything, Aylin? Or are you good?
We're walking in.
So, you saw that the 3 boys have all left to go to sound check.
Okay.
And so now it's just you and the girl, and then you also do see everybody else
Okay.
here.
So I ask her, and where do you need to go? You don't need to go with the rest of them?
Oh, I'm the singer, so they already have me like prepped. They're just getting them ready.
Okay. So you're just gonna hang out here until everything
just
starts?
hang out, chill. She's kind of like prepping. She's kind of like
Okay.
humming a little bit, getting ready, preparing herself.
Really weird about it. She's a theater kid.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, no. But yeah, so she's kind of like just like
Okay.
humming her songs and
Okay.
everything, stretching, making
Okay.
sure that she's ready for
All right.
her show.
I just want to take in my surroundings, see where the doors are, see possible exits,
Gotcha.
you know,
Okay.
just familiarize myself with
Right.
where I am.
Definitely. Okay. Cool. So you are in the green room, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to go to the green room? Would you like to just kind of hang where you're at? Up to you.
I'll just kind of hang where I'm at for now. I still got my
Okay.
little girly. I need to
Yeah,
wait until the
An eye
show
out for.
starts.
Definitely. Okay. Cool. So in the green room, it's now like probably 5:30, I would say.
Okay.
And so the show starts at 6,
Sure.
but you're gonna get on stage at 5:45. So are you like just preparing? What are you doing?
I like look at Xavier and I'm like, I do need to change, so could you
Ah.
Oh my god.
I am so sorry. That was-
Sorry, I
They're
was
still
so
sound
testing.
checking.
They're still
I'll
sound
go-
checking.
Sound check.
Yeah, here.
No, you could just you could just turn around though. I just need a moment.
I'll face the corner.
Okay, thank
Let
you.
me know when you're.
Mm-hmm.
When you're ready.
And she starts to slip on
Just cut it.
kind of a different outfit. It's like the same colors and it's a little skin tight, but there's like a skirt that goes
Nice.
around it, and it like also has like lights down the skirt, like down the seams of the skirt, purple
Okay.
lights. It's just to add effect, you know.
Right.
And then she makes sure that, she starts like primping, and she's like, "I'm good. You can turn around. Thank you
Oh,
for the respect." I would love to hear a little bit about you, Xavier, with the 15 minutes that we have.
little
15
bit
minutes left.
about me.
Sure.
Seems like an interesting time to ask.
I mean, I always like to know
but-
who I'm traveling with.
I can understand that. I'm from the House Aries. I come from sort of a elite part of that planet.
Oh, an elite part of the planet.
Sometimes I don't know how that comes off to people, but I was in the military consistently, and
Cool. And what are you doing here now?
I guess the the military aspect started to sort of fade for me. Not really connecting with it the same way that I did. So I'm trying something new. I always have the desire to protect. So.
Yeah. I'm glad to have you as my protector then.
And yourself?
Oh my god.
You're hearing a lot of shit in this
It's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I come from House of Gemini, and so, but it sounds as though I might need to actually get on stage soon.
I hope you can get enough practicing.
Oh, I don't need practice. I just use that as an excuse to get somewhere that's not going to It's fine. I'm good, and I take my little bow. I hope you're watching. And she, walks out of the room, out of the green room, goes to the wings, starts to get set. Is this what we're hearing, from the crowd in the... Oh, it's happening.
And
Have some sleeping.
I sort of trail her to side stage. I don't go on stage. But
Sure.
Still in...
Cool.
You're, accidentally on stage.
For some reason, it's not letting me load a different playlist. I've been trying to load a playlist this whole time. So that's why you're hearing a bunch of these random ads.
You could just look up certain things on the
Thank
playlist if
you. I
want.
got it.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh,
That was very
okay.
cool. Okay, which one is it?
The first one.
Okay.
Oh, is this your music?
Because I'm a
So you
bard.
go up stage.
Oh.
I'm a bard, babe, huh?
You're on stage now?
Yep, and so she's on stage. She is.
Leave. I walk
Um,
on.
What you...
Am I helmetless, by the way?
Yep,
Okay, lovely. That's
Yep.
perfect.
Am I calling the show? Is that what I'm doing?
sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can call the show if you'd like to.
Love that.
I see you walk on stage. Lights up.
I look up and say, that light is a little too far to the left.
That's good. And you actually you see it and you're just like.
Yeah, I
You're
move.
like side
I
step.
look at him.
And so you hear. Can you go ahead and roll for performance?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so
Yeah,
the
I was worried
audience kind of
about-
dies down as the lights change this dark purple crystal, and it starts to through the fragments of each of the angles, it starts to turn into these lavenders as they pierce through, and so they know that it's about to begin. As this geode on the moon begins to shape and shift into something else. What did you roll?
I rolled a 21.
21.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right, so you begin.
Is there a house band behind
Yeah,
me?
the
Cool.
three boys.
Cool.
Ah.
They're doing really well. You see the curtains come up, and she's standing there with her electric violin. It's pearl. It's not pearlescent like the hair, but very white and sparkly. She's plucking on it, and she starts out just by playing. But then as she goes along, she starts to twirl and dance. Think Lindsay Sterling, but a little bit more elegant. If Lindsay Sterling's the punk, then it's more like a modern contemporary,
Yeah.
dancing with the violin. She just is swirling around. Yeah, that's how that's going so far.
And I'm acutely watching the performance.
Very cute.
All right, so the audience.
Oh, I'm watching. I lean over to my girl and I go, that's pretty good.
The audience is loving it. Teens are kind of jumping and slowly going down, and they're kind of they absolutely love it. You hear something you don't hear it because you can't. You're in space. There's no
Right.
sound travel. But through the monitors that are kind of in there, they're a little bit lower. You do hear the audience. All your music is routing into their helmets, so they're able to hear you. in
Oh, it's like a
surround
silent disco.
sound.
Yeah.
They're all just hanging and vibing, having a really good time. Some people are dancing together, and you're able to see this and it started off with you as a silhouette, the fogginess kind of shifted, and then it turned and went up straight, and it was crystal clear. There's not even a thing between you, it seems, but there still is. And so now the spotlight has gone down on you, and you're just like doing your thing. It turns like these lavenders and oranges.
Yeah.
Right, as it's kind of like transitioning. Roll again for performance for me.
Okay. Oh, okay. 18.
Okay.
Still a
She's
good
a
roll.
performer.
That's what I'm.
You kind of
The
like
whole thing.
you came out of this like moment as a performer, but you were like, wow, I'm on a moon with kids, and then it didn't bother you, but you kind of were like, oh, this is odd, and you're just back in your moment. Yep.
Yeah.
And so that kind of was just that, but everybody is still like enamored with you. They absolutely love you.
Good.
And
They
so we transitioned to like
That's
the
the whole violin
backstage.
solo is mine.
So she's still going.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you like to do, like say? Are you near people? Are you near each other? You two?
I'm definitely, I'm not near anyone. I'm definitely taking in kind of the whole setting, scanning for potential threats.
Cool. Cool. Aylin, anything for you?
So I'm still in the crowd, right, with my other girl.
You're backstage.
Oh, we're backstage.
Like on the
Yes,
other
you're not
side.
outside.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you-
Same side.
everybody's staying inside of the glass
Okay.
dome.
We're backstage. So I just asked her again, like, anywhere you need to go? We're good here still?
We're good. And then all of a sudden, like you don't hear it, but you're like, woo, yeah!
Mhm.
The song is now completed. You take your bow.
Yes, it's like a very flourished bow. Once again, you notice I know there's 0 gravity, but you notice
You
that
have
the,
gravity. Everybody
Oh,
in
there
the
was-
globe,
okay,
yeah, so
that's
the
what I
dome
thought.
has its own gravity
So
system,
it's
own
weird
oxygen.
because you notice that my hair is still floating as though it's like
Oh.
I'm an air genasi, and so like there's always like air like surrounding like the like very elemental kind of.
Yeah.
So that hair is flowing, and I bow and like I whip it up
Oh.
like a nice flourish with my bow.
Nice. Did
I
I
go
did not
backstage.
eat all of my food. That is hilarious.
You better go get it. Wait, are we taking a break?
We will be taking
Okay,
breaks,
okay. Maybe
yeah.
we'll do that.
Um,
It's like take care of your goddamn self.
Yeah, well, what was the time that we decided on? What were we good with latest?
I believe it was 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How are we
Alright.
doing time-wise? Are we good?
We're doing great.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
7:50, by the way.
Okay.
So we're doing really good.
Yeah.
Last 90-20.
Yes.
No.
Oh no.
I don't know where it is.
Okay.
I didn't even
Oh my god, it's today.
Oh,
So
Oh my god, today.
as soon as
Someone clip that.
Clip that.
as soon as you are done, you know, like let's see, where is it at? S. So sorry, I have to pull up the track. Where's it at? So sorry. So like audience is like loving it. They love everything about it. The light kind of like goosh in this very dramatic way, and then it comes back up and you're gone.
Yeah.
And the drummer has moved forward to the center stage. Like they're on these platforms that just move on their own. And then the bass player and the guitar player have kind of like
Oh.
come up forward a little bit. And so this is our next performer of the evening. And so, Aylin, you see this as Rowan, Deep,
Okay.
and 10. And so,
Is the girl singing?
no,
Yes.
this
Oh.
is Rowan. You
Rowan's
know Rowan is
singing.
singing currently.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool. Still good.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
good.
good. That's embarrassing.
I know, right?
I know, right?
After this. No, I'm kidding.
Work. 10.
Come on, bro.
Okay, 10 is still really nervous, and like, you can tell that his little plucks are just a little off, but he's just trying to get used to it.
Okay. So it's just the three boys performing
Yeah,
right now.
and so
Okay.
it's kind of like the introductory song before
Oh.
the whole Drowning Diamond is performed.
Okay. Okay.
So Nishi's like, kind of like she's like,
Oh my god. Oh, got it.
like, they're
That's
kind
Go,
of like,
Rowan.
Okay.
so, and you know that they are like, all of them are lifelong friends. Ever
Okay.
since they've been there, like, you can just tell that they're a really tight-knit group.
Okay.
And so yeah, he's kind of really vibing it up. Anybody would like to do anything? How are you doing? What would you, are you?
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, of course.
I rolled a. That's a 16 plus 3 is a 19.
19 for perception. Cool. So like you, as you're kind of like calling show, you're vibing, you're having fun, but you do feel this like ringing, like kind of like come into your ear just a little bit. It's not like deafening, but you can feel like something. You don't know what it is, but you just feel like something's going on atmospherically.
Can I leave my position?
Yeah, you totally can.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, I take off my little headphones and I give them to Sarah.
Okay, and Sarah's like,
You're taking over.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's like, okay guys, we can do this. And then you kind
Me
of
and my
walk
first
off
time
and what would
calling
you like to go
show.
do?
I would like to follow the ringing.
Okay, so can you roll again for, can you actually roll
Maybe
for
investigation?
Investigation, please.
Oh.
Investigation.
Yeah.
I'm really not trying to tell you. I'm just.
It's fine.
I was just.
I rolled.
No, it's not even.
I rolled
literally
a
not
12.
You rolled a 12? Okay. So like you do see like, not see, you're kind of like able to hear a little bit of this. The ringing is kind of getting more intense the closer you get to the front of the dome. But you
Okay.
can't because obviously it's the stage, so like you can't go. You're aware that you can't go out there, but you do know that it just gets slightly louder the closer you get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do? You hear the deafening claps again of like, yes, yeah.
No, I'll just stay by like the edge of the dome. Like I'll just like
Okay.
be over yonder there.
Mm-hmm.
Not like in front of an audience. Remember,
Which is like right
but,
at the edge of the curtain.
Yeah.
Backstage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because it's like a dome. Like you can't even get out of there that way. There's only one way in and one way out.
Mhm.
So like you're good. You're
Totally
kind of
What in the OSHA violation?
Yeah, Xavier starts cutting a hole in the dome.
No!
Please.
Get
us out.
Just in case. I swear we're gonna be
Sorry,
safe.
I've lost.
But also there's no oxygen out there.
track.
That's true.
We got oxygen.
Oh my god, it's like those people get sucked out of airplanes.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, don't cut a hole in the dome.
We can all get sucked
I always
out.
put my seatbelt
No, I'm not getting sucked out today.
on. No.
I'm here.
All
I'm
right.
in this airplane.
And so Nishi, you kind of see Nishi like,
Okay.
and so then like the lights fully go out, and you hear Rowan kind of like announcing like, and now thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Are you having a good time? And then
Can't
you're
hear a whole lot, but just like this.
yeah, and they're like clapping and stuff. They're like, thank you so much for coming out. We are the Drowning Diamonds. We'd like to thank Rhiannon for coming and opening the show for us.
Oh, she's an opener.
Yes. Isn't she
Just an
wonderful? Yeah. And so Nishi, as she's leaving, she does see you, and she's like, come on. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Cute.
And like she brings you on stage with her,
Okay.
and so
So,
you all, and she like bows with you, and she's like, oh my god.
I'm like, oh,
And then she kind of is like, the front mic comes out
Oh,
of
my
the
job is
floor.
it's really good.
She's like, isn't she wonderful? And she's like, psst, like away from the mic. Perform with us. Come on.
What are you doing?
It'll be fun. Are you serious? You're so talented. I think you can do anything.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
and so
Um.
I hope this is a good track because I completely lost the track that I had originally set. So we're
We're
just
gonna see.
gonna go with it. And
Okay.
so the lights do change again. Can you roll for performance again for me,
I
please?
fucking
Okay,
guess
rolling
so,
for
yeah.
everybody. Beautiful.
Shit.
Okay. Quartet.
Oh my god. 17 plus 6.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
beautiful.
before like as it's starting, as the lights are coming up, I like try to make eye contact with Xavier, and I just like mouth like, go find us.
I give you a short, yeah,
Okay.
affirmant, yeah.
Cool.
Cool. And so like it's kind of like this really cool techno-y thing. And so
Okay.
when you plug
It is an electric violin, actually.
exactly. So like it really matches this. You kind of hear this sound happening really well, and you're like, okay. You start kind of going with it, and people are really into it. They really, really like it. And so the crowd's kind of cheering. Nishi is singing over this.
Oh, come on, Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I've left side stage. I'm
Okay.
going towards where people are with the
Gotcha.
goal of finding a drink.
Okay. Word. So you're out of the dome.
I guess I would be out of the dome. Yeah.
Okay.
I put my helmet on, leave the dome.
Okay. I will tell you, without even a perception check, it is a moon. It is. There's no. It's
no
very bare. Like you would not be able to find a drink.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you kind of like walk through the crowd and you're like,
And okay, yeah,
yeah.
that tracks.
Just so you know. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. Sorry for sending you on a mission. That was pointless.
I had to.
I had to try.
I had to follow through.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So do you go back to the
I
dome?
go back,
Okay.
realizing
Cool.
it's a high school event.
Right.
And I
Right.
go.
Rihanna's a little stupid.
You do see, yeah, you just see like waters and things in the dome, but other than there's no like alcohol or anything because they are high
At
school.
Okay.
I continue to
Ah,
forget
school.
that. School.
Cool. And so there's everybody's still performing, and the crowd is just going wild. Lillian, the ringing gets louder. Okay.
Can I do another spell?
Definitely stop.
I want to touch the stage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do a protection spell from evil and good.
Okay. Beautiful.
So all I have to do is, well, it says I have to touch a creature.
Oh.
So would that be okay if I touch the stage?
It's a
Yeah,
stage
because it's
creature.
like cool.
It's
For
not
cool
alive,
rules.
so
No.
I wouldn't
Does it only
say
protect your
yes.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Can you? Just a question. Can you self-inflict something like that?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Because I have like dark vision. Can I give myself?
Oh,
So
yeah.
your dark vision is only for you. It's with your helm. Whenever you put your
Oh, I
helm
see.
on, you get dark vision.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
But
so
yes,
that one
also.
is self, but yes.
A lot of like spells you can cast on yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Well then, could I instead make just like an investigation check on the audience?
Sure.
See if anybody catches my eye. And I rolled a 9.
You see a bunch of acolytes just like jumping around and having such a great time.
Well, good for them.
Like such a great time.
And I just like roll my eyes and then go backstage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. For some reason, my file is not uploading. Oh, it's taking a second.
Upload that file.
Okay, and so all of a sudden, while the song's still going on, you do see this. You are the only one who actually notices it going on. You see this like bright light in the corner of your eye, and it is hurtling really fast, like across the atmosphere. Okay, and you obviously can't hear anything, but as it passes you, it looks like a shooting star, but because you've been kind of attuned into it, you notice that it's not a star at all. It's actually a ball of fire, just like hurtling towards something in the sky.
Oh, so we're in the dome, and then so okay, gotcha. Now I'm sorry, I needed a minute to visualize that in my head, and now I got it.
And so you see this thing kind of shooting across, and like it kind of like go in your eyes as if somebody was looking at you. You see this like yellow thing of light shoot across. Nishi, Rowan, everybody on stage, they all just stop and look at this. Acolytes turn around and they see it go and hurtle across your skyline, and then all of a sudden you hear this poof, and then this flash of light comes and everybody fades to black. You have all been hit by this blast of something, and you have completely fallen unconscious.
All of us?
Everyone. And so with that, we are going to take a
Man.
wonderful break.
Fuck you. Oh shit.
Wait a minute. Holy
Yeah.
shit. What?
The ringing started, and I was like,
I have
"Are
a
you fucking
question.
kidding?"
Something's going on.
With our spacesuits, do we have like oxygen attached to it? Like, can we run out of oxygen?
You do not worry about running out of oxygen.
Okay.
when you have your helmet on.
Yeah.
You're good.
Taken care of.
Technology.
Taken
It's
care of.
74.
That's true.
It is
Whatever.
just so
Yeah.
far into our future that
Not even
it's
a concern.
insane.
Yeah.
So with that, we're going to take a quick 5-10 minute break. We will
Okay.
be right back.
Oh my.
Lily, I'm on the ground like
All
this.
right, everybody.
Sexy passed out.
Yeah.
Thank you for holding as we take our wonderful break. We just needed a second.
Piss break.
Let me.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, this break.
I second
I love
that.
the piss.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Stay hydrated.
where was that at? There it is. Yay! I'm so excited.
I'm not.
All
So
right.
we're all
Those-
like knocked out. Yeah, like in anime when it holds still and it just goes boom.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Everyone, I would like for you to roll Constitution.
And
Is it a saving throw?
It is just a saving throw.
So that's in if you go over.
Oh, everybody, welcome back, by the way. We are continuing
Saving
this
throws, that's
Oh, I see,
so that's
okay.
a
this
plus
journey here.
Do you add anything to it?
So in your in like
Dude, fuck.
Oh.
right there, there's your con modifier. So I guess not
Oh,
really.
0.
Yeah, so it's a straight roll.
Okay.
14.
I have.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
I have all of my
I
advantages.
I have an aura of protection, so you guys get all +2 if you're
Oh.
within 10 feet of me.
Are we
Is
though?
anybody
Okay.
within 10 feet of you?
I don't know.
Because
What are we? saying?
anyone on the stage
Dexterity?
wouldn't be within 10 feet.
No.
Oh, Constitution.
Constitution.
Yeah, I don't know if
I think we're all pretty spread out right
it's
now.
a
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
except
but
everybody on the
that's-
stage. Everybody
we're-
else is pretty spread out at this moment in time.
But that's really good to know
Yeah.
for like battles.
We have
Yeah.
options.
Do you want to
I
hear
got
it?
a 14.
Yes. Okay.
I got a 12.
I got an 8.
Oh, I'm not doing too bad.
12.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We're
all dead.
Yep.
End of the season.
Yeah.
Love new characters, everybody. Come on. This was a
Yeah,
fun
unfortunately, everybody failed.
session. No! What was the DC? Oh. I was like, damn.
Okay, so
Oh
everybody.
wait, I forgot to add
Okay,
my
cool.
thing. So
You're fine. What is it now, though?
it's what is it? 14.
Okay, so you
Sorry.
everybody that rolled between a 9 to a 14, you kind of like. How am I trying to say this? You wake up. All you feel. Let me do my prompt. that I had set up
Yeah, get your prompt,
for
girl.
the intro. All right.
Damn, so I'm
Darkness. That's all you feel,
Oh.
and that's all you see. A deep hum reverberating through your ears, and it feels like you're floating, feeling weightless. You now, the people who've rolled from a 9 to a 14, your eyes kind of flutter open. There's like a subtle ringing in your ears kind of going on. And all you can see, it's like still a little fuzzy, your head really hurts, but your vision comes to, okay? As you're kind of recovering, you see that Nishi and Rowan are up, and they are panicked. You can tell that something has gone on. And Lily, you see that Xavier is unconscious. Still.
Do I see that?
Yes, you
Oh,
would see
both
that.
both of
Yeah, you were close enough. So what would you all like to do?
I'm awake too.
Yes.
I go to Nishi and Rowan, and I gather them up,
Okay.
and I say, "We gotta get out of here."
I know, but Deke? Where's Deke? And he sees that Deke is down and unconscious. And Nishi, cool. Okay. She also sees that 10 is on the other side, knocked out and actually underneath something. And so Rowan runs over to Deke, and Nishi is like, "Oh my God, 10! Can you help me, please, please?"
Yes,
Okay,
we go.
so you run over, and can you roll strength for me?
D20, yeah.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
makes
anytime
sense.
you're doing any type of like rolling check, it's gonna be the D20.
Your strength should be at the top.
While she's
Or-
rolling, is anybody going for Xavier?
14.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
The two of you?
I guess
Yeah.
it would,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay. So
I
the
don't
two of
notice
you
you
are
going for him, but I do, like, because I'm, like, stumbling, like, my ears are, like...
Perfect. All right. While you two are running, what did you roll?
14.
14. And Nishi had a nat 20. So
Oh!
She's
First
just-
nat 20
yeah,
by the
first nat
DM.
20.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's
Truly.
terrifying.
So she somehow this like brute strength.
Oh,
She's like this
mom
scrawny,
strength.
cute little
Adrenaline.
thing, but
Mhm.
you two lift this like rig that has fallen, this metal rig, and
Oh,
you lift
shit.
it up, and you notice that Nishi is holding the majority of this weight, and so
Mhm.
you go and you drag 10 out, and she just
Okay.
drops it. Let me see. Oh, perfect. Okay. Rowan has been able to kind of like snap Deke out of it.
Mhm.
Now back to you two. Are you gonna carry him? Are you going to try to wake him up? What are you two going to do?
I, like, stumble over. I, like, kneel down. Maybe shake him a little bit.
Okay.
Like, just see if that helps at all. Probably not. I know he's a little
Can you roll for
unconscious, but-
Constitution again for me?
Yeah.
With advantage because I'm helping him? Just kidding.
13. Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You kind of see like his eyes blinking a little bit.
Okay.
yes.
Is he hurt? Are there, open wounds anywhere?
No.
Oh, okay. This is somehow scarier.
Um,
Okay. You're shaking.
I want to give my lay on hands, which is like a healing power.
Okay.
So I'm just going to like kneel down and like grab like the top of your face and like go like this.
Okay.
And I can do it up to 40 HP. How many?
We've lost none
Yeah,
technically.
you haven't lost any
But
damage. You're just like
we were
knocked
just
unconscious.
for the sake of
Off the round.
yeah, we were knocked
Yeah.
around a little.
But it does enough, and it does help get Xavier up. You
Okay.
now kind of.
I'll just give away like 5. Just
Okay.
Yeah,
used
there you
it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Okay. So, can everybody roll for perception for me, please?
Damn.
Ooh.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled an 8.
Oh god.
I know.
Well, you're knocked out,
Very
kind of.
yeah, it worked better.
That's
Makes
so
sense,
funny.
makes
So, you and Rowan actually rolled the same number. So you and Rowan at the same time. Oh, you know, as you see this, you begin to see like
Yeah.
Whoa.
that, like there's an emergency light kind of going
Oh,
off
yeah.
in there, and you hear only Rowan and Lilium hear
Ew.
and you both look, and at the top of the dome there's a crack in the front happening, and it's slowly but surely.
Is everybody wearing spacesuits?
So,
Am I wearing
Rowan
spacesuit?
runs up to
think
you,
I am.
and you look at each other.
But you're wearing space.
Oh, well, he looks at you. Do you look like?
But you
Are you looking?
I just
at-
look at him.
Does
Does
it
it,
keep
like-
it on me?
Like, and I look,
We need to get out of here.
So I walked out.
and then I turn to everybody. We need to go.
And because that was very quiet, Rowan goes, "Run! Everybody, get up! Get your spacesuits on! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Hurry! Hurry! Hurry!"
I do so.
I like clumsily gather myself and just go based on how everyone else is going.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I need everybody to roll for survival.
Oh Lord.
What a terrifying name. It's at the bottom of
Don't ever want to have to roll for this. Oh my god.
Oh, no,
a
I
0.
This is
I got a
really-
7.
Oh, fuck yeah, I got an 18. And I
Okay.
have plus 0.
So
I have plus 0.
you're kind of struggling because you still currently have 10 with you. But you were able to eventually manage to get your headgear on. As
Okay. Just in time.
You see all these cracks like going through the glass, and then all of a sudden you're running to the only door out. Okay.
Oh, no.
What is the order? Who's first and who's last? Who would like to?
Well,
kinda
I rolled a
decide?
10, so I'm probably close to last.
So
4?
4.
You
So
got
I'm
a 4.
definitely
Okay,
last.
so you're last for sure.
Okay.
So since you are last, everybody's running to the door. I would like for you to roll dexterity.
Okay, I can do that.
I could do that.
Nishi, let me roll.
Well,
for her really
since
quick.
he's in the same,
So
since we're kind of by each
that's a
other,
save, though,
you
right?
get that
Mhm.
plus
Saving
2.
throw.
Yeah, is
Oh,
it a saving
okay.
throw? Yes.
You get a plus 2 on mine.
No,
You add
just a standard dexterity, not a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But still, we
Oh.
get a plus. Oh no, since it's
If
not
it's,
a saving throw.
it
we
has
don't
to
get
be a
plus two.
saving throw.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, so just
So-
the regular number?
Oh, then I'm going crazy. I got 23. 18
Woo!
plus 5.
Wait, what are you adding?
Word.
Are you adding on?
It's
this
only
one?
for
Oh.
him. It's only for him.
Oh.
Oh, only for me. Okay.
He's the only one doing it, yeah.
So-
Cool.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was like, what's
Okay.
happening?
Because I'm
Ready.
Oh.
I see.
Because
Okay.
you're the last one.
Yeah.
You did that.
And I like.
Well, wait, it has to be a
Indiana Jones dive through. Grab the.
Yeah.
So we're
whatever.
diving back onto like open air.
You now have
Open moon.
Open moon. Your
Right.
headgear is on, and so because of how excellent your dexterity saving throw was,
Yeah.
as you were kind of like go go go, like everybody's running out, they're putting on their
Imagine
gear, they're
shuts
making sure everything's good. You get into that last chamber to like,
The
yeah,
chamber.
like the
Yeah.
chamber to like get
Like
the oxygen
airlock,
levels
yeah.
correct and everything, airlock. Right when you close, you hear, and then you hear like a, and all of a sudden you
Oh.
see these shards of glass shoot into the door, and the door was stopping it from projectile hitting everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
And so then all of a sudden you
Last
hear
second.
like decompressing.
Uh-oh.
And the door is now open. And you are now walking out of the base.
Okay.
Are we all together?
Yes, everybody is together now.
Okay.
Do we leave anybody behind?
I don't think so.
Roll
Not anymore
for
I'd like
we're
to.
close
I'd
to.
I'd like to roll. Well,
Roll.
I mean, I know I was on stage personally.
Hmm.
Everybody. Okay, 14.
14.
Yeah, on
Okay.
perception.
You notice that the other techs are not with you.
Oh my God, little Sarah.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was her name, right?
So
Silly
all
Sarah.
that is
Silly
left
Sarah.
are the 4 of you, Rowan, Deke, Nishi, and Ten,
Oh, so I saved my people.
and Aylin.
You
I do
did
my
your
job.
You did your job.
Yep. You are the only one of the techs left.
Anyone know
And we're all together.
what that could have been?
That was way too close.
What was it?
Did anybody see anybody? Where it came from?
It was a, say, bright light. Had fire.
Fire?
Did you see where it came from?
Outside the dome. You didn't see the bright light.
But like, did it come from? Was there a ship? Or it just came out of nowhere?
Did you?
You did not see a ship.
Okay.
Mm.
Could I like roll history to see what that
Yeah.
fire was? I rolled a 21.
21.
Oh.
You knew that it wasn't a comet or a meteor. You just knew that it wasn't something normally that you see in space. Personally, as the things that you have known in your time traveling and doing all of that, you have never seen anything like that before, ever.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's from here.
All those children. And they just.
Just can't imagine you can plan for this sort of thing.
We gotta get going.
Right. Where?
You're right.
So,
Oh!
what?
No, it's nothing.
Say
Go
it.
ahead. Well, I have a ship. But I don't know if.
Mm.
I don't know.
You have a ship.
I do. I came here on one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we might as well go back to where
Yeah.
we met.
Where it's safe.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
My name's Rhiannon.
Follow
Follow
nice
me.
to meet you.
And I,
Are we going the lunar base? It's Rowan.
yes.
Okay. I know where that is.
Right. Oh, yes. Probably better than me.
let's go.
Okay.
And so like Nishi and everybody kind of turns to go, heading to it, and you are greeted with a audience of floating people,
Oh.
like just
Yeah.
floating at least like 3 feet above the lunar floor, just kind of floating.
Do they have helmets on?
They do have helmets on, yes.
Oh,
You
so
see
they're
those
alive.
helmets.
Okay, I was like,
So
dead
they're not
bodies.
fully. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
We're not
okay.
in
So
agreement.
it's
Would
not like
anybody
a Star
like
Wars
to
episode.
approach one, or are we just gonna
I'm gonna-
assume?
Yeah, I would like to approach
Okay.
the closest and see if they're breathing.
Okay. Can you roll investigation for me?
6.
6. Okay.
I'm not very good at investigating.
You can't see through their helmet,
Okay.
because of like the shield, like the what is it, the polarization shield of it. So you're not able to tell anything. You just kind of see this like body. So to your information, they are dead or unconscious. You just can't tell what they are.
Should we take any of them back?
No.
I think we should keep moving.
As we continue to move, I'd like to cast Mage Hand and just pull one close to me and kind of do the same thing.
Okay.
Like as we're walking, the Mage
Yeah.
Hand is
Roll
holding
for
the fur.
roll for investigation.
Okay.
hand?
Yes.
Just like dangling.
Yeah. Oh my god. I have advantage. Yikes. Okay. 11.
11. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Oh, okay. That's good to hear.
You can see kind of like, you don't have dark vision.
I do not have dark vision.
The one that you grabbed, the polarization shield is up,
Oh.
and you can see ice through it, and like hypothermia, like frostbite all over, and you can tell that their temperature regulators have short-circuited, and that they are dead.
Yeah, we should definitely keep moving. Yeah. There's no point. Alright, that's as we're walking.
And so
My Mage Hand lets it go.
Drop it. Okay, cool. And so you continue walking, and as you are going, you're seeing all of these chunks of like material, like kind of looks like your moon, but it's not at the same time. Like it's these like clumps of gray, rocky material just kind of floating. And the closer you're getting to the school, you're actually seeing like pipes and like beds, books floating.
The school too.
And so you can kind of infer that the school has most likely also been destroyed.
Can I make a perception on the books floating in the air?
Oh my god.
I rolled an 18. So.
18. Okay. So like one of the books that's kind of floating by is Centering Yourself 101. You see like a thesaurus kind of floating by.
Classic.
And then you also see a handbook of myths
Myths?
floating by. And they're all within arm's reach. Like you're able to grab these books if you wanted to grab
I'm gonna
them.
grab Centering 101.
Okay.
Not the myths? I mean, that was selfish and metagaming. I'm sorry. You don't want to grab the myth book? Sorry.
Then you just grab that one.
I'm gonna grab the myth book now. Okay.
All right. So
I'm
you grab
sorry.
both of those books, and you're just
It's
gonna
good.
hold on to them, okay? Let's see. And so as you kind of keep going, can one person roll perception for me?
I don't have very good
I'll roll
perception.
perception. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
That's a 7.
Oh no.
I'll help him.
I'm still all kind of
Somehow.
disoriented.
You only said one person though, right?
Yeah.
I did.
Mhm.
I will allow one more person just
Yes, yeah.
how low that
Do you
was.
have really good
I
perception?
plus 3.
I have +6.
Oh,
You
hell
roll
yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
Ooh, math, 23.
Ooh,
23?
yes.
Beautiful. So you actually, you don't
Worth it.
hear it, but you do like feel it.
I hate fun.
And there is a, like a
All of us might.
spaceship that has landed. About like,
Okay. And
landed
it doesn't look,
about-
it's none that we recognize.
Like, is that
Anybody
your ship?
recognize
you,
that ship?
you actually do recognize this ship. You know that this
Oh,
is
sorry.
a Zodiac ship.
Oh no.
Yeah, a Zodiac
Oh.
ship has kind of like entered
I
It's a
recognize
coup.
it too.
the atmosphere.
Oh.
So maybe
You
they're
actually
for us.
don't.
I don't.
Yes. You don't. Let's see. Okay.
I don't like being the only person.
So you see the ship land, and you know that it is a Zodiac
Mhm.
ship. Would you like to go to it?
Yes, I would like to approach the ship. Does anybody want to? I recognize the ship.
I approach behind you.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, they're part of the military. If anyone can help us, it's them.
But what if they're the ones that did this?
You have any other option?
We hide and see who comes out.
Is there anything to hide behind? On the
I-
moon
There's some lunar
surface?
rocks. You see like a little bit closer, but the ship's like 100 yards away.
So it's
So
got a minute
you've
before
got
it comes.
some
Okay.
distance to break before you can
So-
even see
I'd-
things.
I'd reckon there's life
Yeah.
here.
I mean, if you guys want to hide, Xavier and I can walk up, and if anything happens, you can have our backs.
Okay.
Have your backs.
Yeah.
I'll have your back anyway.
Thank you. One person.
Um,
Are you okay walking up with me?
Yeah, I'd
but,
like
but
to.
it's just, it's 100 yards away. I mean, it's going to come towards us either way. It might as well be, we might as well all be safe.
It's
and I look
landed.
at Rowan.
Yeah, it's landing.
Oh,
It
got
has
it.
landed
Oh, I
100
see, but it's
yards away.
100. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I think we need to see if they're trying to help.
All right, well, you two have really good. You. Oh, yes, go.
Okay.
And I will stay here with our new friend. What was your name again? Lilium.
Lithium. That
I'm
was
start doing
good.
that on purpose.
I need a moment, and then I'm gonna walk away.
Walk like away, like behind a rock or something.
I'm gonna go to the school.
Oh,
Okay.
how far away are we from the school?
Oh yeah.
You're maybe like 80 yards away. You just see clumps of school.
Clumps of school.
Like ruins at the
Yeah.
bottom, but like all of the roof has been ripped up, and as if something like just blasted through it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, so they're walking this way, and Lilium's walking that way, and I'm just like.
Walking, so you're also.
Yeah.
So you're
Come
just
on, zero
like
gravity.
at least like 2 feet with every
Okay.
step.
My mage hand is holding me in one spot.
That's so funny.
It's my gravity tether.
It's kind of quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to investigate the
Okay,
school.
cool.
If we wanted to paint to a different
Mhm.
scene, if we wanted to
Okay.
keep going, whatever you want to know.
Sweet. And so I do also want you to know that you do have communication devices as well. So
Oh,
like
right.
you are able to break away and like still be
Sick.
able to communicate.
Communicate with each other.
So just so you do know.
I yell
Okay.
after Lilium. Let me know if you find anything.
Or anyone.
Or
Yep.
anyone.
Or anyone.
Okay.
So you two have gone.
Okay.
You're
We're
walking
going to
towards
the-
the ship. You're
Yes.
heading to the
Yeah.
school.
She's
Rowan,
Right, is Rowan staying with me?
Rowan, Nishi, and Deke, they're staying near you.
Don't worry, you two. 3.
They are freaking out.
Oh,
This is their school.
I know.
They're friends.
Yeah.
They've been here for about 5 years. They have not left this moon in 5 years.
I was trying to help them. charm person doesn't always have to be malicious.
No,
I
it
might.
doesn't.
I think I'm going to try and charm at least Rowan, because he, from what I've seen, seems like a little bit of a leader amongst them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and charm him into cooling off.
Okay.
Just like, we'll get this figured out.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah,
what?
wisdom of 14.
So I have to roll above 14 and
Yeah.
it fails?
Or it succeeds if it's above a 14, or if it meets it. But if it's below that, it fails.
And what? And you said it was wisdom.
Mhm.
Sorry, let me pull them up really
No,
quick.
that's
So
okay.
sorry.
I'm just trying to calm him down without the spell calm emotions, which I would love,
Right.
but that's not available to me. So
What was it again? Wisdom.
wisdom
Thank
saving
you.
throw.
So sorry.
No, it's fine. Made you do this out of nowhere.
He got 12.
Oh, good. So he is soothed. He can still feel
Okay,
his own
so he's kinda like-
emotions.
That was our home.
I know.
What was that?
I was gonna ask anyone the same question. I believe that our protectors are going to go find out some more from that ship, but we should stay here just in case.
And Nishi is like trying to use her data tech, and she's like, I'm not getting a signal. I'm not getting. Can you check your wave? He starts checking, and nothing is coming up. I don't think that there's any data coming out anywhere. I think we're down.
That freaks Rhiannon out a little bit, but she's not gonna let him see it. She's like, we'll just wait for them. And I watch them walk too.
And then Rowan's like, did that girl walk away alone?
Yeah.
And Deke kind of puffs his chest and tries to
Oh, follow.
Okay.
go and
Come
follow.
on, Deke.
Gentlemen.
Thank you, Deke. Protector.
Okay, you two
So I'm approaching,
You
kind
now-
of.
made it.
Oh, we're there. Can I pull my dagger, just to be safe?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Of course.
I pull my dagger.
Hmm.
The doors. What's the door situation like? Am I walking up a ramp? Is it 10 feet
it's-
above me?
So you know, like a military has how they have like a cargo hold.
Mm-hmm.
As you approach.
That was so cool. And it did startle me a little bit, but I loved it. Holy
yeah,
shit.
you do. Sorry, me make sure my mic is on. You
Imagine.
do, awkward. You see it open,
Okay.
and
Can I use my dark vision to look?
yeah,
Yeah,
Inside.
likewise.
yeah. So the dark vision hurts your eyes because the lights are on and bright
Oh,
in there,
okay.
and you see that it is literally like a cargo hold with some
Okay.
boxes and things like that. And you see a Zodai. Give me a second, I'm so sorry.
That's your people.
Oh.
You see a Zodai, and there's Zodai armor spacesuits approaching.
And they can see us?
Yes.
Okay.
They can. Hello. Why am I logged out? So sorry.
Uh-oh. Pause. Quick pause.
There we go. Okay. That's because I was in the wrong section. Campaign. Beautiful. Okay. And so you see. How do I want to say this? The polarization shield comes up,
Mm-hmm.
and you see this person.
Ooh. Hello.
Oh my damn god.
I'm
Bet you wish you came with us now.
I'm scanning him. not sure. Can I?
You're 100
Are we
years
able
away.
to
I
talk
can
to them
still
through
see
the
Yeah.
armor? Okay.
Yep.
Or through the headpieces?
You're in close enough range to where
Oh,
like
okay.
communications still are working.
Oh, it's like proximity chat.
Yeah.
Okay. then.
Okay. I introduce myself. My name is Aylin, former Zodai working security here. Do you guys know what's going on?
And he kind of does like a hand thing.
Mhm.
Lodestar Matthias face.
Matthias Theus? Matthias Theus. Okay.
Are you all okay? Is anybody else here?
Everybody in our party is safe, but a lot of people are not.
How many is in your party?
7? 4, 5, 6, 7,
7.
And where are they? We need to go now.
Oh.
Do we?
I run back, flag down Rhiannon and the
Okay.
rest.
Okay, we're gonna pause on that little
Okay.
interaction.
Okay.
Let's go to Lilium, and Deep is kind of like
Chilling.
trying
Are we
to
going
hold
back
it.
in time a little bit? Like they're
Yeah.
not. This interaction
Oh,
hasn't
flashback.
quite happened.
This is happening while this is happening.
Okay.
This is like a.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally. That's what I meant.
Then
by
it
back
will
in
be
time.
like, all right, we are now in the same
And we're
time
meeting.
zone.
Yeah.
Okay, Deep rolled really well on his like acrobatics. I did an acrobatic check, so he caught up pretty quick. To you. Hey, why are you leaving just by yourself?
I'm looking for something.
What? Where?
I don't know. Anywhere. Anywhere.
Okay, well, do you have any idea of what it is specifically?
I'm looking for a yearbook.
Okay. And he kind of is like, okay, let's go look.
Okay.
And so, perception check?
Yeah.
Where did I put
Ooh. I got a 19.
Okay, and so you actually see that there's still like one set of lockers.
Oh. They're bolted in the ground. There must be some important shit in there.
And so you notice that and you approach.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? They're lockers, so.
I'm
They're
gonna
locked.
open it
Okay.
with my sleight of hand.
Okay,
Sleight of hand.
let's roll. While she's rolling, this is Nishi, by the way. This is what Nishi looks like.
Gorgeous.
Oh damn.
Damn.
I don't know why I was thinking like a tiefling.
Wait,
Nishi, the singer.
From the band.
The one that invited you.
Okay. Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 15. Okay, so like, you're trying. Obviously, you can't take your space helmet off, so you can't hear the clicks. But you're really just trying to rely on like the feel.
Yeah.
It took you a few tries, and Deke's kind of like, come on, let's go, hurry.
Okay, if you keep stopping, I won't be able to get it.
And so you do it.
Wait,
and finally,
talking.
you hear like this, and you finally are able to open it. Roll for investigation.
I got a 21.
21. So you see on like, there's 3 sections, like the tall, long section, a middle section with some like, few little books, notebooks, like pens, and then above you actually see like a thick book up there that seems to have that same yearbook thickness that you remember.
Okay. I grab it and then I replace it with centering 101.
Okay.
So polite.
Good.
Just
All
in
right.
case, right?
And
Oh my
so
God. That's fun.
Deke's like, did you find it?
Yeah.
And he just like starts going. Okay.
That's funny.
Then,
Yeah.
I'm sure you make it to the group now.
Yeah.
Um,
And I like put it back in my backpack. Do we have backpacks?
you're just in a space.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Like this.
Then,
Look at this.
We're like,
so yeah, you're just like holding books. Two
Yeah.
books. I would say by now, like, probably you're almost there. Like everybody sees you, kind of getting closer to them. The group.
You guys were 100 yards awake.
Yeah.
You're
are we approaching them or are they approaching
You are
us?
approaching the group, right? Did you go back
Because
to
you
get
said to
everybody?
flag
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
Alright.
Do you want to say anything, or are we kind of?
I think I'm just waiting with the boys, trying to keep them. Well, with Rowan and
Gotcha.
Nishi.
You've gotten to enough proximity to use your communications, by the way, Xavier.
Okay.
Okay. We just met with the Zodiac on that ship.
Yeah.
They're friendly.
The Zodiac.
Sorry.
Okay.
and they're friendly, and we need to leave right now.
We're leaving with them.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Who's there?
A Zodai apparently. What was the name of the Zodai?
Matthias. Matthias?
Matthias.
And you hear Nishi go, let's go, let's go.
I'm anxious to get there. Let's go.
Go.
Okay. I do follow. I'm like saying we're on our way.
It's like, oh my god, okay, let's go.
We're on our way. Yes.
I said, oh, they're on their way.
There.
Are we in
You would hear that.
coming?
We just hear it.
So then we flash back to Aelin, and it comes to Matthias going, why did you leave your team?
Oh.
My team? Did I have
The group of people that you came with? A Zodai never leaves their team.
Like a.
Matthias is speaking to you about
Like the group.
why your group is not there with you.
We were unsure of who we could trust, so they wanted to send a scouting group to make sure. They're coming back right now.
And okay. Well, make room here as much as you can, and you will be safe here whenever they do get here. But we'll be leaving in 3 minutes. We have to
Can
go.
I look around me? What's going on around
Yeah,
me?
roll for investigation or perception. Do a perception actually.
Perception? 9.
9. Okay, so you see that there are. You see like an acolyte
Mm-hmm.
in one of the corners alone, terrified. And then you also kind of see in your peripheries just a few others kind of like trickling and running towards this ship to go in for safety. There were a few people who weren't in the immediate area of where like the electrical blast happened, so they were still able to be alive and safe in their suits.
Okay.
And so they're kind of like trickling in slowly but surely. And so you can tell that space might be limited.
Okay. And it's boxes or it's like seats?
There's some seats, but it's mainly like cargo boxes tied
Okay.
down with like little capsules of like glowing materials and like different little just things that are being shipped around.
Okay.
So like, yeah, like some weapons, things like that.
Is Matthias still in front of me?
Yes.
Okay. I ask, where did you come from and how did you know what was going on?
You know that a lodestar is Cancer's Zodiac.
Okay.
That is what their name is. So he goes, I am one of the Zodai in the Royal Guard, and I was assisting all the Guardians at the plenum celebration down on Cancer. I am here to purely see if there is anybody else to salvage here.
Are there any more ships coming?
This one.
Are you making multiple trips?
No.
Okay. Everybody's got to make it on. Y'all better run.
We have been done been.
And
And so probably about now, I would say that the team has
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
run up to the group now.
I make sure everybody's here.
Head
Intact.
count.
Head count.
I'm here.
Beautiful. And so everybody's kind of like, and you're now finally in, and the airlock has now closed.
Just in time.
And
Yes.
then you do hear kind of like
Oh no.
this robotic voice over
Okay.
the intercom.
I thought we were gonna hear pounding on the door
Oh,
because that's
God.
really
oh
sad.
fuck.
Of people trying
And then
to.
you hear pounding on the desk.
No.
Because I just got that image in my head. Like,
And you hear
hey.
your comms. Ow!
Oh
They start to
god.
fade away.
Just kidding. No, everybody
No, that's
as
so
you can
sad.
tell has made it in.
Okay.
And then you hear airlock closed. Airlock closed. Taking off. And then so now you suddenly hear like another like, and you like kind of feel like the engines whir as it's kind of getting up and going. So now you are here, and Matthias is still kind of there sitting, and he's staring towards
to detect thoughts on Matthias.
Oh, okay.
Is it okay if I do?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. It's a wisdom saving throw. He'll probably make it. It's the same. It's 14.
Yeah, he made it as a. It was a 21 with.
Just so you know, the subject can, if it fails, I want to make sure. You could search it as a word. Sorry. It can kind of, sometimes it can tell. But depending on what it rolled, it can tell, like, if something was trying to
You see
penetrate
him,
the thoughts.
like, rubbing this, like, ring space over his spacesuit, like, kind of just touching it.
Mm.
And as he's staring, he just, right to you. Very stoically.
I go.
And he approaches. Did you have a question?
Oh, maybe. Do we? What happened? Do you know?
To my knowledge, all we know is that a meteorite has hit Thebes and has caused the moon to explode, crashing into Lara and Atlas, our other moon.
Do I hear this?
Roll for perception.
Just because of what you told me earlier. I got an 18.
18, 19?
18.
18? You can hear it. It's very faint to you, but you can hear it.
Oh, so it wasn't like an attack.
As far as we know, no.
Inside? Okay. Roll insight on this motherfucker. I have disadvantage on insight. What the
You're
fuck?
fine. You're fine.
Okay, so not now.
Insight when it comes to your ephemeris.
Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Just a quick little. Nope, I don't see shit. That was a 4.
He rolled a 16
Okay.
straight on
Yeah.
deception.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No. All right. I'm just like.
You just see
okay.
the stoic answer.
Yeah, he's
That's
stoic.
what
I
it
can't
is.
even. Okay.
Um,
All right. Well, I appreciate.
of course.
And I just interrupt. And where was this meteorite from?
We don't know exactly where it came from, but we just.
But
know
you
that,
knew it was a meteorite.
Yes. Our guardian, Holy Mother, has seen this meteorite hit Thebes.
Hmm.
Are you questioning the Holy Mother?
No.
Oh.
And so at that time, Nishi and Rowan stand up. How is cancer? Where is everything okay? And he's like Rowan is getting up in Matthias's face, like he is really trying to find answers.
Yeah.
Rowan takes off his helmet because you're not able to,
Mhm.
and
I do as well. I had. Sorry.
had, yeah, I do.
This is important.
Yes, I noticed you. I should have said that.
And so Matthias kind of like back up
Mm-hmm.
and was like, we are trying to figure out what's happening to cancer, but for now we need to get everybody to safety. We need to go into the lower pods in the water to make sure that everybody's okay. The ripples on cancer are catastrophic and we need everybody safe. And so Rowan like kind of falls a little bit, and Nishi does catch him, and then she like kind of gets him sat down.
Mhm.
He is freaking out, and so is Deke. 10 is like hyperventilating. Deke is trying to maintain that interaction.
Can I go over to Rowan?
Yeah, of course.
I go over and I sit next to Rowan, and I try to be as gentle as I can, and I ask, earlier when you were walking out of your exam room, they had said you were seeing things in the stars that weren't showing up on their maps. Was it anything like this?
And so you hear Nishi go, "You saw the omen again?" And Rowan, you know that's not true. Nobody else sees it but me. But you saw it again, didn't you? And so he kind of lowers his head a little bit and looks at you.
No,
Perception.
or private. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm only
It's
asking
okay.
'cause I'm not sure
You're
how
more than
big-
welcome. Yeah, if you hear a little bit, come and join the conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just not sure how close we are, so I would like to know if we need to roll. Ooh, 11.
11. Okay,
It's like in
you
the area.
hear that there's a conversation going
Sure,
on that
but
seems
there's
to be a
nothing
little
that makes
intense, but you don't know what is being said.
Totally.
Okay.
And that would be the same for
And-
everybody. It kind
okay.
of seems like
Mm-hmm.
there's an all-around conversation being had
Mhm.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I ask, what exactly do you see in this omen?
They say that I should use my astrolator more, but I saw thieves flickering, and then it went out. Like somebody just turned off the light bulb.
Do you ever see anything that happens afterwards?
No. Usually after that, it's just I'm wrong or nobody else sees that, and this is like the third time. It's as if there's this like darkness covering thieves, but I didn't realize it would be something of. And he kind of starts to freak out a little bit more
Okay.
again.
I just grab his hand and I'm patting it and I say, it's okay, just relax. We're safe for now. And then I just kind of let him chill next to him. I don't want him getting too worked up.
Right. And so Nishi does not care. They are best friends. And she is just there. Could it be the trinary axis again? Yes. Everybody knows about the trinary axis.
Okay.
If somebody would like to roll history on it, I can give them more information about the trinary axis.
I would.
Oh, yeah.
have
I got a
advantage.
+2.
Yeah, I only have +2.
You say I do have a reaction to it. I rolled a 12.
Roll a 12.
No? How did everybody else roll?
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Let everybody, it's okay.
Do I have
13.
advantage since of my experience?
I got a natural.
Oh, you don't need to roll. You're good. You got a
You
natural
got a natural 20?
I got a natural 20.
Yay!
So 22.
Come on, nat 20.
He said
You're
that so
good.
quiet.
You
He was
know.
like,
You know everything about it.
Okay.
oh.
So, what you know, Xavier, is that the trinary axis was formed by two guardians centuries ago, at least 300 years ago, and that it was a war. This is something that everybody does know, is that it was a war between all of the houses that raged on for 300 years.
Okay.
It's kind of like a USSR Civil War type situation where like all of the Zodiac were fighting, and so the trinary axis were these three guardians that believed something different than the rest of everybody else, and so it was this all-out war kind of happening here.
Okay, and my ears sort of perk up at the
Yeah.
mention of this, and I approach the conversation instead of being in earshot.
Okay.
Trinary axis.
I mean, I don't know. It seems like things are just happening again. I mean, we all know about the fires on Leo and the tsunamis on Cancer. I mean, it can't just be all not a coincidence. And Rowan kind of also is like, Nishi, come on, really? It can't be that.
I I've been scooting closer and closer to this conversation, like kind of trying to be nonchalant about it, and then I go, "Fires on Leo. There's been some really bad things happening recently."
Deke chimes in. Would everybody just calm down? I mean, come on, natural disasters happen all the time. Now you're gonna start blaming the suicide bombers in Sag for just being a part of the trinary axis? I mean, come on, you have to be out of your mind.
There were, sorry, I'm very new to a lot. There were suicide bombers in the House of Sagittarius.
Yes. I mean, things happen, everybody. It can't just all be linked to some evil force. I mean, come on.
How old are you, Deeks?
19.
That tracks. So, sorry.
Wow.
So, I turned to Nishi. Do I recognize Nishi at all?
You know that she's Sagittarian.
Oh,
She is like
she's got the look.
the epitome of a Sagittarian.
Okay.
She is the part, for sure.
It makes sense why all of these things are being linked. And forgive me for intruding on a conversation. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of places to go, you know, in here. So our point of safety right now is underwater in Cancer. That's where we're headed to right now.
I'm assuming you're talking to Matthias.
I'm talking to Nishi. She wouldn't
Okay.
know, I suppose,
Yeah,
but I'm
she's a
still,
Sagittarian.
yeah.
But Rowan's there. She kind of looks at Rowan looking for an answer. And he's like,
She just looked like she was in charge. She's so sad.
she kind of is like, she looks at Rowan for an answer. And Rowan, it's the safest place on Cancer. We've never used the pods. They're only for emergencies, but we've never had any issues like that before. I don't know. I don't know what to look for.
We're going in pods. I'm just trying to I'm just now zoning into this conversation.
Everybody's just
I
ready.
heard
Yeah.
trinary axis
It's not
and
a lot.
my whole brain went backwards.
Okay.
And so
Point the
Nishi's like,
pods.
yes, there are the safety pods in Cancer, and we will be safe for now until we figure out what's going on.
I chime in.
How did you be
I say, we don't have to go in the pods. We all have our own ships once we're there. So once we touch down, as long as the ships are still intact.
And Rowan's like, it just depends on what's left. And so, let's see. You hear.
All systems active.
Oh, systems active.
Oh my god.
And so, in this moment, Nishi's like, that's it, Rowan.
Approaching light speed.
You should practice ephemeris. And so Rowan is like, what? And so now you are fully heading towards Cancer.
The timing of that, sorry.
On,
Yeah, I know,
right?
incredible.
On like a track. Just look at your ephemeris again and see what happened to Thebes. And so he kind of is looking around at you all. Like, I don't know.
We don't have to look. She turns around a little bit.
Some privacy.
Let me see if he kind of.
We don't have to.
Oh yeah, no.
He's a
So
little
he picked up on that cue.
Yeah.
And he looks at Deke and Nishi and all of them, and he just brings out, and you, Aelin, and he brings out his wave, which is a narclan, and so he opens it, and you see this tiny little and it's and it's like a 3D version of the wonderful star map that we all know and love very
Yes.
well. So you see like all the planets and all the moons moving and like rotating. It had like a kind of as if they were in just a stasis. It's like as if it was sped up very fast.
Okay.
But so that happens.
But they're like, yeah.
So let's see. He tries once and he's like, I can't. And so as he does that, Nishi points to the window that you all are by, and she goes, look, it's Cancer. And so you begin to see our lovely Cancer moon. Cancer
The Cancer
planet
planet. Ooh.
coming into view.
How to water.
And so Rowan, got you. Thank you, Sebastian.
Sebastian.
He was like, "Never get a chance to make me mod so I can delete bot messages."
There you go.
So yeah, so you see that kind of coming into fruition, and Nishi rubs his back, and he does decide to try again.
Does he get advantage if we all turn away?
Yeah.
He got enough.
Okay, Just want to help him out.
Yeah.
You kind of see his eyes just like,
Ooh.
kind of like not die, but it's as if he's like focusing in
In a
on
trance?
what you see is it's literally like this big. It's so tiny. And you're kind of like, well, what the heck? Like, how is he even using all of that? And so, as he's looking, you kind of like see his breathing semi picking up, and then quickly closes the clam and it shoots down.
Well, that can't be good.
What did you see?
All the moons are gone.
Like
Oh.
just the Cancer moons?
All the Cancer moons. And he looks out the window towards Cancer. I don't know what this means. And so, as you're entering light speed and all of that, you do hear over the intercoms again, approaching. Please get ready to land. And so, is there any more conversations that you'd like to have? Or kind of,
I think we all should make sure we get on the same pod together.
I agree.
Yeah.
And so you kind of, once again, like hear that noise again, and as you enter the atmosphere, you see just waves. And this like towering city, you see these like beautiful, like they're kind of as if it was like a floating island. They're not like, they move with the water.
It's like a dock.
Yeah, but there are these like cities
Yeah.
that are kind of there, and you see all these houseboats. And this is some of your very first time seeing this planet. Some of you have never traveled here. And so you're just awed at all the beauty, and you kind of hear Rowan and Deke be like, home, as you kind of start to land. And as you get closer, you see that what you thought was cute movement is not as subtle as you thought. These waves are really
Massive,
like
yeah.
rocking their shit right now. Like cities and stuff. And as you get closer, you see people kind of running into the central tower, which is this wonderful giant glass building here. You start to see people kind of running there as their safe haven, all of the people of Cancer.
A giant
kind of
glass building.
Flooding in, yeah.
Wonderful safe haven.
Is that where the pods are?
It's that tower. And so Rowan, you kind of hears the confusion as to why all these people are running there.
Yeah, that's
It's where the
literally a
escape tunnels
conversation.
are to the pods.
The what?
The
Sorry.
escape tunnels to the pods.
Oh, do we have to
Oh,
go?
underground
Yes.
tunnels when things are being hit.
Yes.
Wonderful.
That's a lot of people.
And so you land. The airlock has there's oxygen. There's no need for masks. There's nothing. Meanwhile, this time I'm just gonna say you have taken off all of your space suits, and you're now just in your jumpsuits. Sorry, Mike. In your jumpsuits that like you've been wearing underneath, just like normal clothing.
Hot.
Okay? And we get there. So is there anything? Matthias kind of is. Come on, let's go.
So we better join everyone else.
Yes.
I slide over to Xavier really quick. You alright?
I'm better now.
And so as you're all kind of walking briskly, I would like everybody to make an acrobatics check for me, please.
Acrobatics. Oh, because of the. Okay.
Oh,
My acrobatics.
I'm chilling.
Oddly enough, I got a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Oh Lord, I got
Well,
24.
Dirty, filthy little 20.
Okay.
Oh,
I got a
nice.
10. I got a 17.
Oh.
You said you got a 10? Okay. And so suddenly, like on this main pod, oh, so sorry, I need to get my other playlist up. So
The
sorry.
cancer play.
So sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like kind of walking in this space, and it's a very nice, wonderful, beautiful place.
Mm.
You hear like the fresh waters kind of like going, and all this wonderful stuff, and all of a sudden you do, like the ground kind of does like the, and Matthias is like, it's a tremor, everybody be careful, and you see this wave, like this huge, like 15-foot wave come crashing into the main dock of the main city. And with all the rolls that you have made, you have successfully kind of like been able to get yourself. Lillian does trip a little bit, but
Mage hand.
there was
Oh, sorry.
a person that was able to rescue you to save you from falling completely. But the water did hit, and it kind of like slid over, and a lot of people did fall. Some people were taken in the water off of the pod, off of the dock, and into the ocean. And just chaos is happening right now.
Oh my god.
And so Matthias is like, come on, we have to go, hurry, let's go. And so are you all just kind of like dead set on getting to where you need to be?
Yeah, more
Okay.
into protecting our
Okay.
in-group rather
Okay.
than, yeah.
So,
No, I mean
They're
I'm not
cancers,
a
they can
protector,
swim.
but yeah. If they're cancers, if they're such cancers.
you make it to the central area, and there are a bunch of Zodi kind of blocking. Not like blocking, but like
Yeah.
controlling,
They're-
making
oh,
sure
okay.
that it's
Crowd
not just
control.
like
Mhm.
this crazy horde, but they're letting in people, and the Zodi do acknowledge Matthias that he is there, and they do kind of bring him up and all of you there, and you are escorted quicker than the rest of the people there. So you've now made it into like the central area, and you go to the tunnels to go down, and you begin, as you descend, you begin to see
Oh my
underwater, like not caverns, but like tunnels and ways
Ooh.
going down to the bottom of Cancer into these city
Oh.
pods. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I should probably, perhaps, maybe, for you all here. Yeah, so these like wonderful pods.
Not much has changed. but
And
they
so
did
you know that
walk.
it's very omniscient too. It makes you also feel kind of at home being under the water in this underwater city that you're kind of here. And so once you get there, he actually takes you to a very nice pod, like very elegant, and like I mean gold things, pearlescent, like opals, and things are kind of like shrouding in this space. There's a lot of stale air, but there is a very small group of people in this specific pod. Come on, Nat 20.
Oh.
Rowan does stop in his track. And he sees that the royal. Oh my Helios. So sorry. Oh my Helios.
Oh my god.
What is the royal guard? God.
Rowan says that?
Yes.
Rhiannon kind of stops at this. Just like,
And you're like, I mean, it's massive. There's these like beautiful buildings in this like really nice place. And you see a circle of like older people, not like ancient, but older. And they're all standing in a circle, huddled. And Matthias is kind of watching you with this approach. So,
Can we hear anything they're saying?
would you like to roll?
Is it investigation? Oh, I can't hear shit. Sorry.
either way, you're like, you know what, it's
a
bullshit.
4 or a 5.
Okay. Anybody else want to say anything, do anything?
I'd like to approach Matthias.
Okay.
What's the next step? Are we just gonna sit here and wait, or?
Hold on.
Oh.
And he does approach the group
Oh.
of people.
The old
Um,
people?
I walk
Yeah.
up behind Xavier and say, you should follow him.
I'm gonna
Do you want to?
I'm gonna follow Matthias. Yeah,
Okay.
Matthias.
Okay. So you're kind of trailing behind. I'm assuming, are you trying to catch up?
Not. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up because
Okay.
I want.
Okay. Can you roll athletics?
I definitely can. Athletics. Oh Lord, 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you basically have caught up, and right when you do you want to like acknowledge? Are you trying to stay hidden behind him? Or are you trying to acknowledge like, hey, I'm coming with you?
I would like to acknowledge him
Okay.
because I need answers.
Okay. Do you say like, hey, like what would you like to do?
Say, Matthias, like I'm coming with you.
Okay.
In a way that doesn't really ask for a response, you know.
Okay, and it was kind of like loud, right? Like I'm assuming it was a hey, like I'm
Yeah,
coming.
as I've done like my
Okay.
brisk walk
Okay.
to get to him, it's a point.
Are
of,
we in a gravity place?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
cool.
you're on the planet.
We're on the planet, sorry. The
Um,
moon, yeah,
Cool.
the moon got me tripped up. Okay.
So
okay.
you
We're on
do
the
that, and as he kind of is like, okay, he approaches, just don't say anything to them.
Okay.
Can I
And
kind of like sneak behind them? Just a little.
roll stealth.
Ah.
Five. Getting a lot of 5.
Time.
Is that plus the modifier?
Oh my
shit.
god.
I trip and fall.
You were trying to run, but like you accidentally hit. Oh, what's your tech again?
My tech?
Yeah, your
My
communication
sword?
device.
Oh. I don't know what it's called.
Hold on, let me check for you. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible. I should know this, but I don't.
Future.
You have. Oh, it's a lighter.
Ooh,
And
neat.
so when you flick it on,
Got the big-
it like kind of blazes and it turns into like a hologram. Okay. And
Neat.
so
Whoa.
Sick.
while you were running, you had your device in your hand. You were trying to test it out, and you accidentally flicked it, and it went. And like all this noise went off, and Matthias totally caught you.
Oh.
So and you're like.
And
And I just kind of like.
I try not to acknowledge.
little wave at
just
him.
keep going.
That's so funny. Sorry, something was on my head. But it's okay. And so he also sees you, and he kind of stops and just keeps going.
Oh.
And so he's like, you hear him walk up, and he goes, Matthias Thais, Royal Guard, blah, 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 Royal Guard. And they all do turn, and there's like a split second, is he here? And he says, yes. And they kind of look, and they look at you, and they go, Rowan Grace.
Oh.
Roll deception.
Yes.
Oh gosh, 11.
Okay. So what do you want to say? What are you trying to say to the sea? That's me. Like what are you doing?
I know that I'd like to leverage Rowan's information, of,
So act it out.
oh gosh, oh, alright,
How would your character say this or ask it or what?
say, there's been a lot of strange things happening, as you all know. It's not just unique to this planet. I think we need to come to some conclusion about what might be happening. And I've seen things.
Oh no.
I've seen things that confirm this.
Rhiannon is not hearing this, but just seeing him speaking to them and just going, what is happening? What is he doing? Just like very concerned, like, oh my god, what's going on?
As gracious as that seems, mysterious person,
Oh.
I have a bigger deal matters to deal with other than this cacophony of heroism. And kind of walks through you. Almost.
Through?
Not through, but like,
Right, like
Bonks you aside.
grazes a shoulder.
yes,
Yeah.
and he
Shoulder
carries
checks.
himself very well.
Literally.
He's wearing this like, not a robe, but almost like a robe.
Kimono.
It's definitely flowy. It covers like the whole body. There really isn't a shape, and you see that the other people are also dressed like that as well. And so they just walk right through you. Which one here is Rowan Grace? And so he kind of peeks out.
I see what you're doing.
You come with us, and
Rhiannon goes, oh.
it's kind of like a you. There's like a
Yeah.
group, and you all just. And Rowan is there. Come with us. And then Matthias grabs Rowan and takes him away. And as they're walking away, the random man turns around. I commemorate you for trying to protect others, but in this time it's not the good place.
Say, I'm just focused on keeping people safe.
And I respect you.
But thank you.
And I asked, where are you taking him?
Someone-
To Matthias. I'll
Ah,
say to Matthias.
okay.
Mm.
And he kind of. He'll be back soon, I promise.
And I look at him and I say, if you touch a single hair on his pretty little head,
And
I
Rowan
will
kinda,
make
like,
sure you
blushes.
regret it.
Rowan manages a little blush, but he's kind of
Aw.
like. And they all kind of surround him and they go into a random building.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So it's now
And I just
all
kind of look
just
at
you.
everybody. So did we all just get in here because he wanted Rowan?
And if that's the case, are we all just left to the wind? What are we supposed to do here?
Granted, it's not a terrible place to spend apocalypse, but I would like to know how we could help.
Can I, what's going on around the room?
Yeah, roll for
Yeah.
perception.
Me
Is there
as
a
well.
desk anywhere? Like,
Hmm.
I want some papers to rifle through.
So you're in basically a mini city right now.
Like a
oh
pod.
my god, my rolling fucking
It's literally
sucks.
like, you know, it's like a small village basically, like a futuristic village. Kind of like a Tokyo vibe,
Okay.
where like there's all these buildings kind of like stacked in this space, but they're very elegant. They're very like grandeur, if you will.
I I got a dirty 20 on perception.
Okay.
I'm looking for weird shit. I'm looking for suspicious people.
Okay.
And just also where we could go.
Definitely. So you do see, you see a couple of Zodiac kind of sitting at actually what looks like a bar.
Oh.
And
I start to
then
walk
you
towards
also
them.
see like some like stores, weapons.
Oh.
You see like clothes. It's like a little city.
It's a little shoppy moment.
Yeah.
I look at the bar and I go, oh my god. And I just start to walk toward the bar. I say, I found my purpose here. I'll be here if you need me. Xavier, you're welcome to come with me.
I
Alina
follow
as well. And Lillian.
and sit, not with the intention of drinking, but more to catch a breath.
Cool. And
I
so,
follow as well and sit next to, not next to them, but some of the men that are in there.
okay.
I'm not going.
Okay.
You don't go to the bar?
Cool. And so with that, you all kind of take a second while you're basically waiting to see what's going on and what is the next step. And we will end that tonight.
Oh shit.
With that.
We're getting drunk.
Okay.
Can I ask where Lillian is planning on going? Just so that we know where to place you? Like, I just want to know.
I'm going somewhere that's like hidden.
Okay. Just like a little nook in the street.
Yeah. Like an alleyway or
Okay.
whatever.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Hard
give me
one
one
over.
quick second because I also just realized that I did not download the final viewing, like the final screen.
Well, we should just, stall.
Yeah, so I mean,
Hey, everybody.
thank you so much for watching. We will also be back again tomorrow for part 2 of our first episode of everything that's going on. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed everything that's going on here tonight. And we cannot wait for you to be back. So,
Story building. Here we go.
truly.
Building a story.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. So, with that, I hope you decide to stay and join us on this journey. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
And there is lots to discover on this Zodiac campaign. So,
I'm scared.
I know, right? Truly. So, perfect. Let me just add my little thing here, and then we will be good.
Add your end card.
Yes, definitely.
How did the first timers feel?